it's Max, and today we're talking about everything that's on my 2020 iPad Pro. So we're just going to jump right in and talk about some recommendations that I have for apps that you guys are able to use on your devices right now, and some awesome apps that I have on my devices. So right off the bat, I have on my first page basically everything that Apple just automatically gives you, which I'm kind of fine with because there are apps on here that I use sometimes, but then I scroll to my next page, which we'll see in a minute, that has all of my personal stuff on it. So I have FaceTime, calendar, clock, home, photos, camera, reminders. I love the camera on this thing. It's amazing. It has a wide and ultra wide camera, and it also has a LiDAR scanner, so there are amazing camera capabilities you can do with this. So reminders, I never really use reminders. Shoot. That's all that's on my reminders, honestly. I have Maps, Find My, App Store, Books, Podcast, News, Stocks, Measure, all this stuff that I don't really need to get into. Then I have Settings, Google Maps. Google Maps is the one thing that on this page that doesn't come with the device. I don't really love Google Maps though. I've been using Apple Maps a lot more, but I still have it on the page. Shortcuts, iTunes Store, Tips, Apple Store. I love the Apple Store because I get to, look at stuff. Then I have Clips. I never really use Clips. Safari, Pages, iMovie. Never really use iMovie. Under Entertainment, I have Fibe TV, which is my TV service provider app. Apple TV, Netflix. Actually, let's look at Apple TV. If I'm even logged in. Oh yeah, there you go. What's new? Central Park, Hamilton, The Morning Show. Oh, I love The Morning Show. Dear, Simpsons, Loop, Visible Out on Television, Lava, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Fahrenheit 11/9. All of it's amazing. And then under Entertainment as well, I have Netflix. Everybody has Netflix. Prime Video, Disney Plus, Reddit. I really never use Reddit, I don't think. But I don't even know if I have Messages. And then I also have TikTok, and I think everybody kind of know. I think everyone knows what TikTok is. Under Photo and Video, I'm kind of a photo and video geek, and so I have a lot of apps under here. YouTube Studio, all my analytics, all this stuff. Just a bunch of analytics and a bunch of video performance stats and everything. And then I have LumaFusion. I edited all my videos on LumaFusion previously, and we don't have to look at LumaFusion. Lightroom, I really like Lightroom. I've been using Lightroom Classic actually on my computer recently, which is also really good. So there are all my Lightroom photos. And then I have Dribbble. I love Dribbble because it gives you a lot of graphic design inspiration. And I have a few creators that I follow on here, although I'm not even signed in, so that just tells you how much I use my iPad. Imaging Edge Mobile, that's for my camera, and it lets me see a live feed into my camera, which I really like too. Procreate, everybody I think knows what Procreate is. Welcome. You know what, actually, this is not an iPad Pro review or anything, but I did see this on Twitter, which is like a good way to draw, which is really interesting. Oh, you just put it down on the table like this, and then you can draw with the magic keyboard. Cool. I have JPEG to PNG converter. I don't really think I need that actually. Delete app, there you go. Creative Cloud, I have all of my Creative Cloud stuff on this. So I have like my fonts, and I have my work, and I have my apps, Photoshop, Lightroom, Fresco, all that stuff. And then I have iFont, which is to put fonts onto your iPad because there isn't really a very good way to do it, unfortunately. Animation, there are some good animation tools on that. Photoshop Fix, I don't really use this either. I kind of maybe like use it to take out blemishes in my skin, maybe, I don't know, like that. It did a terrible job. There we go. That's a terrible app. All right. Dopamine. I like Dopamine. It's funny. You make apps or you make memes on it. It's fun. Anyway, and then I have LumaFX, which is like LumaFusion, but After Effects, sort of. I don't know. It's an app for iPad, and it's paired with LumaFusion, so that's cool too. You can just, like scrub through My Brother Walking, which I guess is super interesting. Mojo, which I use, actually, which is really good to be able to do animated titles and stuff like that, which is really cool. And so, for example, I have this for an Apple Watch video I was gonna do, which I'm not gonna do anymore. And so yeah, it's like a really cool animated title kind of maker, which is super cool. Then I have Canva, which is also a good Photoshop alternative, I guess, and I have Photoshop. It's kind of limited on the iPad. And then I have Layout for Instagram, Pinterest, and Wix Website Maker. It's a cool app, and I did a whole outline kind of video of it on my channel, which will be up here as well. And then I have Amazon. Everyone has Amazon. Why not have Amazon? Under communication, which is really weird. I don't know why I call it communication, because I'm a dork. And so under communication, I have Mail, Snapchat, House Party, Twitter. Love Twitter. So such a big fan of Twitter. Who's on Twitter? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and then I have Facebook, First Class for email with school. It's a terrible application. Don't recommend it. Coronavirus app for coronavirus stats from Johns Hopkins. And then I have Symbol Keyboard, which is kind of just a keyboard for a symbol, or symbol keyboard. They don't have an app for iPad, I guess. Then I have Zoom, which I like as well, but everyone has Zoom and everyone needs Zoom. AccuWeather for the weather, which I guess is also cool. Dropbox for dropping into boxes. No, file sharing. IGTV for Instagram TV videos. Really wish they had an iPad app. Uber Eats for food. Discord and DoorDash also for food. There's a Discord server, I think. Is it in my descriptions? I think there's a Discord server in my description, so if you guys want to check that out, it'll be below. Let's see, then I have Kijiji, which is the Canadian Craigslist. It's a lot better though. And then under education, I have Masterclass, Flipgrid for sharing videos for class. Peloton, I don't even need Peloton actually, I can just delete it. Notability, I really like Notability, and you just get to draw stuff, and you can take notes in class. Hi, please sub. That's terrible. Minecraft, I never really play Minecraft though. Classroom, Google Classroom for all of my class work and everything. Simply Piano, I'm learning the piano. Under Google, I have Sheets, Translate, Drive, Docs, and Slides, the whole Google suite. And I use these for writing notes down and stuff for class, but also for videos and stuff like that. Under Travel is Air Canada, Life 360, VRBO, Airbnb, Flight Radar 24. I love Flight Radar 24. It's super cool. And yeah, it's kind of wow, not actually many planes in the air, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, so that's a flight radar tracking service. And then their Air Canada I use for tracking boarding passes and stuff like that. Life 360, my parents track me because they don't want me to die. VRBO for, I don't know what VRBO is for there, but then there's Airbnb. Everybody knows what Airbnb is. DJI Store, DJI Fly. For my drone, which is also super fun. Spotify, hopefully you guys know what Spotify is. Anchor for my podcast, which I haven't been on very much lately. GarageBand for recording my podcast. And then music for, I don't know, I have a Spotify subscription, so I don't have a music subscription. I don't like music. And then Among Us, everybody right now for some reason knows what Among Us is. Anyway, and then on the bottom row I have Messages, Chrome, Instagram, Mail with their new Mail icon, which is awful. YouTube, I hope everybody knows what YouTube is. Notion, oh man, I love Notion so much. And so actually I do need to do a little shoot B-roll, A-roll priority. Yeah, so you know, you get it. Notion is really awesome, and they're not sponsoring this video or anything. They're just like a super awesome brand, and they're a super awesome app, and I use them all the time to, it doesn't look like it, but I use them all the time to, you know, like work on notes for videos and stuff like that. And then actually also you can use Scribble, which is a cool feature that I talked about in my iPadOS 14 video, where you literally just draw and it, that's probably not, yeah, okay, and you can draw and you can write notes. Scribble is awesome. The iPad Pro is awesome. And then I also have Files, which is, I think everybody kind of knows what Files are. So yeah, that's what's on my iPad, and I hope you guys took some inspiration out of this video to take some of these ideas for yourself and figure out what you guys want to have on your iPads or on your phones or on your computers or whatever. And then maybe if this is a popular video, I'll do a what's on my Mac too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I hope it was helpful. If you did like it, press the like button below. I dropped my Apple Pencil. Subscribe below if you're not already, and comment below if you have any questions for me, or if you just want to make your voice heard. That's something we need now more than ever. Get out to vote on November 3rd. Make a voting plan. Figure out how you're gonna vote. Tell your friends. Vote, 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 people, because your lives depend on it. All right, bye everyone.